Hey there, and welcome to the Locker Room. Coach Giggs here. I want to say live, but I don't think we're broadcasting Kelly live, but it's live for us.
Right.
Here we are in Punta Cana in Dominican Republic, continuing series of messages dedicated to some of the most fabulous people on the planet. And with me here today, we're in no shortage for some fabulous people. We have Kelly Bendure. Kelly, welcome to the Locker Room.
Thank you, Eric.
You're welcome. Good to have you here. I want you to hear from someone who is very special because she has a special man out there named Patrick Bendure, or as we affectionately call him,
The Bulldog.
the Bulldog. And so, Kelly, good to have you. First, what motivates you? The message today is the power of support. For those of you out there, the power of support. You know, those of us that are out there in the front lines, we often get the credit for the success, but without the support at home, there would be no success. Without the love and support at home, we know this. The wise ones do anyway. And so the unsung heroes and people like you, first of all, tell us a little bit about yourself, where you come from, what motivates you, etc.
I'm from Ohio, born and raised there. Pat and I have been married almost 6 years. Started with American Income right after we got married.
Cool.
We have a daughter who's 2 years old.
Cool.
She's a very busy little girl.
She keeps you busy, huh?
Yes.
Busy little girl. Okay, cool. Okay, and so now you guys have a 2-year-old daughter. Your husband is one of the leading leaders with over 100 people under his direction, and so you don't see him a whole lot, or he's out there, he's doing some pretty intense stuff. What is it that you do? What motivates you to be that rock at home? Like, what motivates you, and what would you say about that?
I want him to be successful ever since he started American Income. He's a very competitive person anyway, so I didn't know how it was going to all turn out. When he first started, I said, if you can make $2,000 a month, we'll be okay.
Put food on the table.
Right?
Yeah.
I had a good job at the time, and he just was so excited after he started, even though he was working 7 days a week, all night long.
Wow, 7 days a week. Yeah, that's just business,
there
right?
wasn't So he was good at his job, and he was successful, and I was excited for him to be successful, which...
Very cool. So your motivation was you were excited to see him succeed.
Yes.
And why? Because you saw what? Why? What did that...
He was just a spark. I don't know. He was just very motivated, and he would get so excited about American Income. I say when he's like that, he's on ALP crack.
I think I've heard that before, ALP crack. But
yeah, he's just so into it.
But it seems too like your motivation behind this enormous support that you really give and love to your husband and your daughter is predicated on, you know, that he's out there, he's working his butt off for you, and when he's successful, then you and the children are successful. Right? The children go to school. What kind of role does that play in your motivation? Those things that matter when you think about it?
Yeah, I am a stay-at-home mom now. I always thought to myself, if we could afford to do that, I would like to do that. And since he does work, I'm able to do that, which is, I'm very lucky. Not a lot of people can, but in this company, we're able to.
Yeah, and you know who's blessed? Forget you and your husband, that child of yours.
Our daughter.
Your daughter is blessed. That's awesome. What advice, as we wrap now this locker room message around support at home, the power of support, what advice would you give to those who are out there like you?
If I didn't support him, then he wouldn't be successful. He wouldn't be able to do his job because he would be worried about me. So I try not to worry him. I've seen a lot of wives, girlfriends, people over the years come and go because their spouse does not support them. And it's just sad because we've been doing this almost 6 years, which isn't a long time when you look at it. And I mean, he's done very, very well for himself. And if
Didn't he just buy a new Ferrari? Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
He got that little Ferrari, didn't
Yeah.
he? I love it. You like that Ferrari, do you?
It's very nice.
Girls usually don't like those Ferraris, but
It's a little crazy.
A little crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is just wonderful. So your advice to those out there is to what? To those that
support your husbands or significant others. Let them have the time that they need so you can stay home and have that luxury. It's not a luxury everybody has, and it's a short-term sacrifice. I mean,
Yes.
for a long-term solution.
There you go. Well, couldn't have been said better. I could have never shared a message like that, but Kelly Bendure can, because she is the rock behind the Bendure power. Make no mistake about it. And for all of you out there who support your significant others, may God bless you, because you play such an important role. Kelly, thank you so much for being here in the locker room. Good to have you.
Thank you.
See you guys later in the locker room. Bye-bye.
If you know someone you feel has a special story to tell or life to share, please email Eric directly and he will reach out to you and or this individual, even if you think this person is you. And by the way, if you've enjoyed and feel the Daily Locker Room has served as an inspiration in your life, why not share it with a friend by sending them the daily message?